Hello Disney friends. Today has been a day I've been looking forward to. It has been so long since I've done just like an unboxing video. Today we're checking out some items from FiGPiN, so I would like to give a shout out and thank you to FiGPiN for sending these FiGPiNs over. I am so excited to check these out. This is a random mix of FiGPiNs that have come out over the past few months. If you're unfamiliar with FiGPiNs, they are these little display cases featuring very high quality, very detailed pins. They have so many different movies and collections and series and all of the things, pins that can stand up on their own, making them even more fun to display. There's so many characters in here, and I know some of them, but some of them I don't. So this is going to be like complete mystery reaction. I can't wait. Let's open them up. Look at them all in there. They are stacked. I believe there's 13 of them in this box. The first ones I'm going to take a closer look at are all of the Marvel ones. Guys, I've been so obsessed with all of the Marvel shows and all of the movies recently. I've been going back and rewatching all of the originals, watching Loki and Black Widow, the newest Marvel movie they have FiGPiNs for. I'm gonna go more in depth on the packaging for our first one, and then we will just focus in on the characters. As you can hear right now, I'm currently taking off the plastic covering that is on these FiGPiNs just so you don't scratch up the box. On the front it says the FiGPiN logo, the number of the FiGPiN, which is 399. This contains one Black Widow FiGPiN and is for ages 14 plus. There on the side you can see the FiGPiN website, which I can link down below, and all of the other general little scanny QR code things and other additional logos. I'm going to take it out of this additional plastic case because this is the display case. A nice thick plastic clear display case. I love that they're in this. It makes it so easy to stack them up, showcase them, display them, and so easy to dust. Also, big plus. This looks fantastic. On the bottom base, it is a nice matte black with the FiGPiN there embossed in the back. Also, you can see a nice art image there of Black Widow. We'll take a closer look at that as we actually open up our packaging. These are really easy to take out and to remove. You can also take out the back artwork, as I was just talking about. This one features the different logos from the movie and a nice simplistic background, so it doesn't take away from that amazing detail of the FiGPiN. If you wanted an extra look at Black Widow, you can always turn around the artwork to have it facing any direction you want, so it's another way you can personalize this piece. On the very, very back of the FiGPiN, though, I did want to showcase there is a special little number code which you can enter in the FiGPiN app to digitally collect your collection. So you can have it both ways, and on the app you can also view the different rarity and all the different information about this FiGPiN, about the character, all that fun stuff. So if you're out and about looking for some new FiGPiNs, you can't remember which ones you have, it's also a fun way to check that out. This has a nice kind of space gray looking metal surrounding and outlining our character, so it looks really, really nice whenever the light hits off of it. It's that nice little shimmer. I love all of the incredible details to her suit. This is the new suit from the movie. It looks fantastic in her hair. The face was captured perfectly. They truly know how to capture the perfect poses and details for each character. Now this is where we're going to jump into some of the throwback ones. As I was mentioning, I'm really into some of the ones way back from the beginning, like the Incredible Hulk. This one has a very nice purple background that makes the green stand off of it really, really well. This is FiGPiN number 499, and this one goes all the way back to the comics. This is like the comics series, so it has that really nice kind of comic font in the background. It looks like he's truly like coming out of the comics from his stance there. This is a really good size FiGPiN, and I also forgot to mention these are just the standard size of FiGPiN, but there are 2 other sizes which you can see more information about those. I'll link my other videos about FiGPiNs down below and then also on their website. This one also has that like space gray, a little bit more like black metal outline to it. Really great shading there with the different tones of black and gray. Again, his face, each little mark on his face looks amazing. It really shows, of course, his anger and just the flow of the character. There's lots of movement in it. The next one is a character I'm not super familiar with yet, but I've heard some rumors we might be seeing some stuff from this character soon, and that is Ghost Rider, another one from this comics series. This one is number 724. This character looks pretty cool, and I love the color scheme. Again, it has that nice comic-y look to it, and on the back you can also see even more up-close details of the character. I love how they all have their logos from the comics there in the background too. Super neon, very sketchy looking with the different black strokes and just the bright, vibrant colors. They were really able to capture the colors in the different metals and paint. And as I mentioned before, the movement in the characters makes this feel so 3D, because it's like in this case, like coming out of the comics, like there's so many different things going on, yet it is so simple. And it's just a nice way to like represent and like capture the characters in these cool little displays. Now for one of my favorites personally, Iron Man. This one is also from the like comics series. This one is number 446. I love the stance they chose for this one, blasting off. Once again, the color standing out, the really old like Iron Man logo. It's just a nice like retro throwback collection, but in like a new modern style. Some of these FiGPiNs do have between 2 and 3 backs depending on their size. This one has 3 little pin points there on the back just because of the shape of the character. Again, the shading, the detail. This one is super simple compared to the other one we just looked at of Ghost Rider, but it still captures the character. Amazing. I know I'm going to keep like repeating myself in this video, but seeing like them in person, it's so hard to capture all the little details because they are so intricate, and the quality, I don't even know how to describe it. It always shocks me. And this last one, Moon Knight, has a lot of detail in it. Once again, that basic comic-y background. This one has a very great stance. There is so much shading going on here with the black and gray and the pops of yellow. I don't really know too much about this character yet either. This one is number 544, but I'm looking forward to maybe getting to see this character soon. Now we're going to jump into another series that always blows me away, the Star Wars collection. They have really been expanding their Star Wars collection, adding in ones from the Clone Wars and from the Mandalorian and even the Bad Batch. They've been doing lots of Disney Plus show ones. They even did ones for Wandavision, which look amazing. So if you're a fan, again, definitely go check out their website because they release some exclusive ones all the time, and they've just been releasing so many new series. This first one I'm going to look at is Boba Fett number 734. This one is from the Mandalorian Series 2 collection. I love the background, that nice kind of toned down, fading purple, dark blue. Like, it matches Season 2 very well, and I love how they didn't replicate the one from Series 1 to have them all be different as a collection to display them together. This one, his stance like just represents his personality so well. Like, he's just ready to go, and the tones, the different shading of the green that they use for the helmet, that's like my favorite part of this one. And just the like details cascading down into all the different like fabric pieces. Like, you can tell what is fabric and what is metal just looking at the FiGPiN alone. Another really great character we have from The Mandalorian here is Bo-Katan. This one is number 738. Once again, that nice purple kind of cascading, fading sunset background, very kind of like spooky looking. It really complements the characters really nicely though. This one has nice pops of blue, again showing like the difference between the metal and the fabrics, and like the depth of these characters is really, really great. Like they really know how to capture like the 3D-ness like of the characters, but they are just flat surfaces. The last character for the Star Wars collection I'm showing today is Ahsoka Tano. This one, I'm really excited to start the Clone Wars again. That's something on my list to do. So this one has me really excited just because the color scheme, it throws me back. I haven't watched the Clone Wars in a while. So this just like, it reminds me of some of the like old pieces and toys and things that I have collected way back when. So this one is number 520, as I said, Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars The Clone Wars. I love how she also has her lightsabers. That's just a nice little extra touch, and they are glowing. She looks pretty serious, pretty ready to go, and even the glare on her arm, on her hands from the glow of the lightsaber, that's just that extra step, that extra little touch to the character, something that people always like forget is like the shadows and things, but they're definitely represented very, very nicely on this character and really on all the characters we looked at so far. And then the last set to show today, I know we're going over so many different collections, but there are so many more. These are the Disney ones, and I'm really excited about this one on top because I'm very excited for Halloween. Like, Halloween is so soon, and here in just a few weeks for you guys, there's a special Halloween surprise. So stay tuned for that, but I'm definitely going to put this one up on display for Halloween. This one is insanely detailed. This is a FiGPiN number 547, Jack Skellington. Yes, there is a Nightmare Before Christmas collection. I know many of you guys will be super happy about that. Jack Skellington, what a really cool character. And they captured his height very, very well, and each little stripe going down his outfit. How fine lines those are, like so very thin, and just this character looks amazing. The shading on his face, the different tones of cream, and even his mouth, every little stroke. It's really hard to like capture sometimes, like all those little movements and details, like those lines, each line like really represents the character. Like from an art standpoint, like one line different can make it like look a little bit off, but this is so perfectly done. Kind of throwing it back a little bit for those who love the classic Disney movies, they have recently made the Alice in Wonderland collection, the animated Alice in Wonderland. So I love these. I always like when they do the animated movies because the characters are so big and colorful and fun. They're not like super detailed, but they find ways to add detail and shading in a bunch of different colors, which it's cool because it's their own neat way of like representing and showcasing each character in their own way. So the first one I'm going to take a look at is FiGPiN number 606, Cheshire Cat. I love the super spinny, twirly background and that classic Alice in Wonderland logo. This is a great little throwback to the original film. You can see here lots of different shadings going on, the different tones of pinks in this like peachy color. Really fun pose they chose to do for Cheshire Cat. And of course the nice big smile, little whiskers, just all those little touches. Like this character feels like it was truly pulled out of the screen. I think love Alice the most, FiGPiN number 604, just because the shading of her dress looks so good, and the shading of her face too captured very nicely. Like I can tell that her dress is super puffy and flowy, and just the tones in her hair too. It's a really neat spin on the character. And they also, speaking of spin, put a different color background for her, so that's cool. And when you line them up, all the different colors kind of representing the movie and all the crazy colors in it. Another one, we're getting into some more princesses now. Raya. They made ones for Raya and the Last Dragon. Like every time I see them post like another series, I get so excited because they're releasing so many. This one is number 601, Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon. This was a very detailed movie. There were lots of, again, colors and little tones and marks and patterns. So this one has a lot of those as well. I really like the plant background they chose to do as well, but it's also not taking away from the character. She looks like she's still on her mission, very serious, very ready to go. I really love her hat and like her little jacket that she has because of all of the little dots. They're so small, but together, like, it is just breathtaking, the little details. And even in her pants, just the colors, again, captured perfectly. Her sword, great touch, an extra little detail, something in the movie you really didn't get to like look at up close. So this just gives you another opportunity to do that. And she also has a like blue light glare on her, so that adds a nice little bit of mystery to it. And the last FiGPiN for today. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. This last one, number 687, Moana. This is actually from the second Princess series, and I did showcase the first one here on my channel before, but this is series 2. Even more great princesses in all of their beauty and detail. This one is outlined in a silver tone. As you can see, the base for this one is actually white, and this one, oh, it's so pretty. I love the nice pastel blue in the background, and also featuring her sailboat there too. So like it just ties it all together, but again, it's still not taking away from the character. And I love how they chose to do all the different colors for each of the princesses in this collection just in the background. I love her outfit so very much. This is a great one to display here for the summertime. I love how she's holding her oar, like they're very ready for action. All these characters look like they're just about to move and go about their film or their movie or sing one of their songs. I'm noticing different things every single time that I look at it. It's again, a great way to look at your favorite characters in even more detail than before. As far as my favorites, I love the new Black Widow one, but the old like comic book Marvel ones are really neat. Star Wars, can't go wrong. Night Before Christmas, I'm really excited for, and the princesses, like that is just, it's nice to go back to those old characters, showcase them in a new way, and just also be able to collect and display them, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, check out FiGPiN, link down below, and remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I will see you all next time. Bye!